Well, g'day tubes, how's she hanging? So I got a call that the cylinder come in. Woohoo, finally. Well, it wasn't too bad. They're pretty quick with stuff. But don't have my big cameras out here today, so we're just gonna show you this a little bit today. I don't think I'm even gonna have time to throw it on because I'm pretty much done for today. Come on, you silly thing. But anyways, there is the brandy nice new one. And should get her out and try to do a little pull test on this one. Oh, don't dump her. Don't dump her. So yeah, it doesn't look much different than the other one, does it? It's a little bit brighter colored, but it's not faded a whole lot. But I took this one up with me and showed the guys, like, oh yeah, that's getting pretty bad. So actually what I want to do, I don't know if I'm going to be able to film it or not, because I'm just using my iPhone here right now. So I want to do a pull test, but these things have plugs in them to keep the debris out, so I have to pop them out. But I do have a Dewey here. Oh, I gotta take that to the office. Wrench Dewey here. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do much of a pull test. That's interesting. Oops, sorry. That's your little hole there. Oh, I guess that is how it works. Oh, interesting. I guess it goes around and then it out the other side or something. Yeah, there's that one. There's that one there. That's where it comes through. So interesting. But he says, yeah, these aren't threaded. If you look real close, there's no threads in there. He says they just push in. I'm like, well, that's kind of useless. You start pushing pressure to that and it just goes doink and pops right out. So I don't know. I don't understand that. But oh, these aren't too tight. Now imagine they've probably tested this from factory, so there's probably, well, maybe there's no oil in it. I thought they would have maybe tested them, but maybe they test them with air pressure. I don't know. That's great. You paint the plug that you put in there, and then all the paint chips fall in. That's handy. Now, how the heck am I gonna do this? If I can get this phone to sit about here somewhere. I don't know what kind of shot you guys are gonna get there, but something like that, and maybe I can prop up my wrench here on the other side. You're not going to get a very good shot though, but anyways, first of all, let's make sure this one pulls easy. Yeah, that's not good. Now this is the new one. I can't even move it. I can't even move it. It's not a very good shot for you guys, I know, but that's how wore out those seals are in this. There is like nothing. Ow, that actually hurt. Pulling my chest apart. Oh, so there we go. I do think that is our issue. There was no freaking way I was pulling on that for it would actually hurt. It actually hurt. Why is the color so stupid? Hey, that's better. So we gotta switch our fittings from this one to this one, which is a huge reduction on this, but this is the closing side, so it doesn't matter so much. But I thought this new phone was supposed to focus on its own, but it doesn't. Stupid thing. Yeah, so there's quite a reduction there from that to the big hole. Now, I'm probably not going to be able to do this with one hand. These will be really tight, so I won't be able to do that with one hand. But yeah, anyways, there we go. Oh, stupid things. Focus. So yeah, there we go. Definitely wore out. I can't believe how bad that actually is. That's just effortlessly, you know. And this other one, there's no freaking way I'm moving that one at all by hand. So that'd be very interesting to see, like the end result when we get her back on the machine here. She's just kind of sitting here floating right now, flopping her and flopping back and forth, saying, "Hi, how's it going?" And still saying, "Hi, how's it going?" Yeah, but anyways, I did have a funeral today, just a small cremation, and I did a little bit of work on on the trailer. Didn't film it, of course, but figured it was kind of boring. But I got some plywoody stuff here, and from the Home Depot there, and it's just like a 1/4 inch good one side laminate. That's all they had. I'm like, I want some kind of plywoody stuff, but I don't want to spend, you know, big bucks on like a 1/2 inch sheet or something. So I got this stuff, and got her screwed in to the one wall there with just some self tappers and some little washers to bring her beefer out. But that's pretty darn solid. That's gonna hold leads really good. So went through a 1.5 batteries in my screw gun here, so not too bad. And that's, you know, and then she bites in, right? These where are they here? Self tapper screws. Have you ever seen these before? They got like a little driller. Hang on a sec here. A little drill screw thing, so it drills in the metal and then it bites into the threads and then it sucks her in. So it works pretty awesome. So that's as far as I got anyways today. Lots of screws in all along the bottom and up the sides, in the middle, up the back. And I got this one trimmed off today. I just went at her with my Sawzall, made a freaking huge mess. But anyways, it sort of kind of worked. It kind of splintered her a little bit because it's so thin, but it won't take long for the leaves to wear all that crap off. But still got to saw this one off yet, and then figure out what we're going to do for a back door. I don't really exactly know yet what I'm planning, but maybe just the same thing, twink, and then screw it on here, you know, screw it on the outside perimeter, and then she should be good. And then one on the front, of course, too. And I'm a little undecided on the top yet what I'm going to put up there. I was kind of, I don't know. I might actually cut pieces of this stuff to fit up the rest of that way, which is only about 7 inches or so. I don't have my tape handy. And then on the very top, I'm not sure yet. I might just sort of screw on or something some of this orange mesh stuff I've got in here. Orange mesh stuff I've got in here, which is in here. Here. I think I got enough for that, and that'll, you know, let the air out too, right? So I don't have to really so much drill on the sides. If I got a lot of air out the top, it's gonna blow up the hose here and then into the top here, and it'll all, and then all the air will up and out the back. So I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do, is just do like a one piece of mesh stuff up there, and I don't know, maybe make it tight or droop it over. I don't really know yet, but we'll have to do that when we get to her. But I think that should work pretty good. I don't really need this, like I said, good one side stuff, but that's all they had. So basically it's just a regular sheet of plywood, and they just sand her down a little more or make her, you know, a little nicer. Hello? A little nicer. So that's all it is just sanded lengthwise, you know. So it's kind of cheesy, but I got 2 sheets left, so that's good. I got enough for well, I could probably use some of these cut-off pieces here. I got 2, I think, now. Sorry about the focus, it's not doing it. So I got 2 of these now that would be maybe good to run across the top. Now I don't really have anything to do in the joint here, so I don't know how that's going to go yet, but if I can butt it up tight enough, maybe to there or something, and then screw it onto here, it might have a little flex there, so I might have to, I don't know, put an extra little strip piece on here and then, you know, glue it on or something. That'll keep her from wanting to flop out and blowing stuff out there. So, but I got some hinges today too. I think you might have seen them. Not exactly what I wanted to get, but this is all they had. So these are, one side's gonna get, oh, come on you silly thing. One side's gonna get, oh, that's a really tight hinge. One side will get mounted on the trailer. Something sort of like that. And boy, it doesn't leave me much on the other side, does it? I kind of like to have it. These ones I actually might be able to drive the pin right out, but I think what I'm going to do is bolt that onto the trailer. Looks like I'm only going to be able to use maybe these top 3 holes. It's going to have to sit about there somewhere. And then weld this one onto the trailer part here. maybe fold it over like that and weld it on the top too, so it gets a little bit extra bite. But this stuff's galvanized, so this got me a little nervous. They didn't have anything else there, so, which is stupid. They had nickel, but I'm like, oh, I can't weld that. Not with my welder anyway. So yeah, lots of fun. So hopefully I'll get to some of this again tomorrow, and I want to get this feller back, of course, back together. But I got to change my fittings over for the hoses. So, but anyways, just wanted to bring you guys up a date on that. I didn't film doing this because this actually would not have been very exciting. It's just basically clamping it on, getting it where I wanted to sit. I had to notch out these little things a little bit for the welds and stuff, and didn't come out too bad, but and then just kind of screw them on, so it was, you know, not that exciting. But we'll get some more on here, and then I got it ready for the piece to go, whoops, sorry, along the front, and then we'll drill our hole. And not exactly sure how I'm gonna have it go into the thing yet, but it's gonna have to be able to come off when this thing dumps up. It's gonna pull away from where the hose is, right? So I haven't really figured all that out yet too much either, but once we get there, I'm sure we'll figure something out. I kind of still think I need a mast or something going up here, you know, that could hold the hose kind of thing, put like a holder thing on it, so the hose will come up here and then turn through the holder and then into the chute, into the back. So I think that should work good. I still think I'm a bit too tall with this thing. This probably should have been the top over here, you know, and then the lid going across there, but well, I don't know, we got a little bit extra there. So worst comes to worst, if I have to, I can always unscrew all these. They'll come off real easy, and shorten her down, and away we go again. It's a lot of screwing around, but we may have to if it's too tall. But I think for mostly, like, you know, all these areas here, I can get under these trees fine and stuff here. This, you know, this freaking tree drops a lot of leaves, as you can see up there. And actually, if you look way over there, that tree already has turned color. Dirty thing, eh? And hey, buddy, it dropped. You can see the leaves just in front of the road there. Dropped a bunch of leaves already on the ground. So dirty things. But anyways, we're well on our way. We still got a lot of fabrication to do yet on this, but she shouldn't be too much longer. So I actually only got 3 of these big hinges. That's all they had. I'm like, really? This is Home Depot. Usually got, you know, half a truckload of these things. But when we got our new door done here, if I can remember where I put it, we had the one feller out here that was originally locking this door out here, and I know I kept it. He gave it to me. I think I can remember where now, though. Got too much junk, boys. Too much junk. But I know I got another hinge here somewhere. I just can't really recall exactly where I put her, but one of these days this whole bench is getting cleared off. I'm getting rid of half this junk. I need that though. That's hose wrap. That's a seat belt for lowering. That's junk, that's junk, that's junk. I don't probably need that. Ah, crap, where did I put it? Well, I'm sure it'll turn up eventually. I got my things back on the walls here too for the lights and stuff. Should work out pretty good. I didn't tie up the wires too much yet, but I will. I was at Home Depot today. I needed to get some of those holders for the wires, but I forgot. I had plywood on my brain. So, anybody see a hinge here anywhere? Round up. This is the old containery thing that was sitting over here. I'm not going to probably put it back on. It was sitting on the wall here. I don't know, it's just a bunch of junk in there anyways I don't use. But anyway, somewhere here is a hinge. I'll find it, I'm sure. Look, I made my homemade taps. And then I put a ball valve on that and then screw that into the tap or the pipe outside. Worked good. That was my tap making table. Oh, I've been looking for that. Hey, you can come to the back. I can go back up there. A lot of the stuff for some reason just falls off the shelves all the time. I don't know why. It really drives me nuts. Towing lights. It's not that deep in the pile of stuff though, so I don't know. It's here somewhere. I'm sure I kept it. I don't know. I'll find it after. But anyways, my piles of junk. My piles of junk. Oh, I know where it is. Found it. I knew I had one. Oh, is it smaller? Oh, it might be a smaller size. See, this will work good because I don't actually need this part where the latch thingy went through the lock anyhow, so good. That might actually work. Actually, it is smaller. Oh, crap. This is probably an 8-inch, where these are 10s. Yeah, it is smaller. Oh well, that'll still work. It's, you know, hinge is a hinge. It's just, you know, they don't look right. But that'll at least give me lots of hinge surface there, so, because that's going to be a lot of weight. Hopefully it just doesn't twist right off. I don't know. I'm a little leery about using these little wee things for that, but it saves me having to try to build something hinge-wise. So I mean, I could, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll try her out. These things, they're not really too bad. Like, they are fairly strong, but they're more meant for a gate, right? You know, just a gate swinging open. Not really meant for probably 300 pounds. So that's why I'm putting like a lot of them on. So there'll be 1, 2, 3, and then 4 or something. I'll put the smaller one in the middle maybe or something. I don't know. Haven't laid her out yet. So, but that'll be. Oh, it's gonna have to be soon because I want to put this board on here soon. But another thing too, I might have to put some kind of sealant on the inside or something here, because this board's just going to sit right flat. What I need is like an angle iron up here where I could screw that board to, but that'll work, I think. I'm not thinking it's going to be like 100% leak proof. There's probably still going to be stuff peeing out somewhere, no doubt. Dusty, leafy stuff, but we'll get capturing hopefully most of it. But anyways, guess that's about it for today. I'm going to switch these thingies over here and get ready for tomorrow. Maybe I'll throw that cylinder on and try her out. Give her a shot. I got one stump over there I got to dig out yet. I can't quite. So you can almost see it from here if you look straight. See that signpost? It's right to the very bottom left of that. Got one I got to dig out there yet too. So we'll try that tomorrow and see how awesomer it is. But I guess I'll shut things down here for today, and I'll switch that thing, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.